Welcome to the Boston Globe. You've been assigned to the Spotlight Division, where a small group of elite journalists have the opportunity to spend months, up to an entire year, investigating a single story. We take what we do very seriously, and due to the nature of our jobs, we have to be very selective with what we cover. Now, before I start accepting your pitches, you need to ask yourself one question. Is it Spotlight? Donnie.
We've received reports that the Boston Archdiocese have been molesting.
Oh, and one more thing before we get started. The year is also now 2016. We've been asked by the upper brass to respond to fewer, quicker breaking news stories on the web in addition to our thoroughly researched, vigorously corroborated print pieces. Shouldn't be too hard for a bunch of professionals like you knuckleheads. Anyway, please continue, Donnie.
So it looks like there's been an ongoing pattern of priests sexually abusing...
Chief, this just came in over the wire.
What you got, Marla?
It's a picture of Kim Kardashian's ass.
Is it Spotlight?
It's apparently breaking the internet.
Who's your source on this?
The internet.
Sounds Spotlight to me. Pack your bags, Marla. You're on assignment. Donnie, you were saying...
there's a massive sexual abuse scandal within the Catholic Church. We've got dozens of reported victims.
You know what I'm about to ask you here, Donnie?
Yeah, it's a spotlight. I mean, we've got...
Chief, this just came in. You gotta see this.
Jesus Christ, Richie, what the holy hell is it?
What? I mean, it's just a blue dress.
It's a white and gold dress, you retard.
I see blue and black too, which means I want to see it printed in black and white, spotlighted.
Cool.
Richie, you and Queen find that dress. Donnie, you were saying something about priests and blowjobs.
It may be, but that's not even close to the half of it. The Catholic Church has been moving around these priests from Paris.
Sorry to bust in, Chief, but Jimmy Fallon just reunited the cast of Family Matters.
Dear God in heaven. Sullivan, drop everything and get on that.
You got it, Chief.
Fuck's sake. That's a lot of spotlights today. Sorry, Donnie. I know you had your heart set on this whole Pope sex tape thing, but the whole team's out on other spotlights. Even the intern's covering a censored ass slap on Street Fighter V.
But there's been a decade-long cover-up that goes all the way to Massachusetts State.
To the police, yeah, I know. Tell you what, the third Batman vs. Superman trailer just leaked onto the net, and we need a scene-by-scene breakdown by lunch.
But you think Wonder Woman's in it?
I don't know. That's why I'm putting my best guy on the case to find out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Boom, you spotlighted kid. You know, you're gonna fit in real well here.
What the hell is that?
That alarm can only mean one thing, kid. Kanye's tweeting. Grab your coat, Donnie.
I was kidnapped as a teenager and imprisoned in a shed as a sex slave. I had a baby here and now he's all messed up because all he knows is room.
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend.
Things are getting worse. Old Nick choked me today and cut off the power so we'll freeze.
He's cranky today. Girl trouble, I guess. Anyway, how is your sex life?
I've been raped daily for 7 years. Oh, my poor little boy. You just don't understand. This is the only life you know.
Don't worry about it. I still love you.
I've tried to protect you by telling you the outside world doesn't exist, but it does. There's so much I haven't told you.
You should tell me everything.
This room isn't the entire universe. There are people outside. There's life outside.
How dare you talk to me like that? Do you understand life? Do you?
The people on TV, they're not from outer space. They're real people on the other side of this wall. They're not your friends, and they're not coming to take you to another planet made of candy.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
I lied to protect you from the horrible reality we live in. Did you not hear the part where I was kidnapped?
How could you do this to me? I treat you like a princess, and you stab me in the back.
You have to understand, we need to escape. Why can't you understand this?
You know what they say, love is blind.
We've got to get out of here. We need to plan an escape.
Well, we'll see. Don't plan too much. It may not come out right.
I've tried to escape the room before, but things are just getting worse. And I'm scared.
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Maybe we can find a way for just you to escape.
You're part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you.
No, we'll tell them you're sick, and then you find someone, anyone, and you tell them that we've been kidnapped. It'll be okay.
Everybody betrayed me. I don't have a friend in the world.
I haven't seen my family in so long. I hope my mother's okay.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Look, the fact is, your Pokemon are filled with extremely risky effort values, and when this tournament begins, the other trainers are going to have killer EVs and IVs with carefully considered natures and movesets. Without all these things, your team is worthless and will fail.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
You got your basic EVs. They give you bonuses to your Pokemon based on which Pokemon they defeat. You plan ahead, you look up these individual values and battle Pokemon that award the appropriate EVs. You make a layered team of well-balanced Pokemon. The IVs, those are different. They're determined mostly at birth, and you gotta breed for the right spread. You toss this Charizard of yours in there against other Pokemon with planned out IVs, and he's gonna get his ass kicked. You got yours bloated with special defense EVs when you should be planning for a mixed sweeper. He's not gonna make a dent in anything, and then God help you when your Archeops gets called in.
You saying if we send out a team like this, it'll collapse?
That's right.
Bullshit. How can all our Pokemon be busted? How can these numbers make that much of a difference?
Look at this. That's Alexander Charizard, my IV-bred, EV-trained Charizard. Look at him. You notice anything different about him? He's got a jolly nature with maxed out physical attack and speed. Charizard won a national competition in Japan.
So how do we get a better team together and win this thing?
You scrap this shit team and spend 100 hours doing it the right way.
Fuck that. It's a children's tournament anyway. Let's just take their 3DSs and sell them on eBay.
And that's the Big Short Sketch.
Ever since the nominees were announced for the 2016 Oscars, there's been one question on everyone's lips. What is Brooklyn? To help settle the issue, a press conference has been called, and we take you there now live.
Thank you for coming. Hi, I'm Brooklyn. Or maybe that's just where I'm from. I don't really know, and neither do any of you. So anyway, Brooklyn. Any questions?
Brooklyn!
Yes. Do you have any big stars?
I think if we did, we would have heard about it by now. I mean, if we did, why would this even be a question? Yeah, next question, please.
Brooklyn! Are you a Marvel movie?
You know, I never really thought about it. The film might take place in New York, which I believe is where the Avengers live. So yes, perhaps we do occupy a shared universe. Yes,
Brooklyn, what was it like working with Delroy Lindo?
No, you're thinking of Crooklyn, the 1994 movie directed by Spike Lee. Crooklyn. I'm Brooklyn.
Oh, my mistake. Question withdrawn.
No problem. It really is a common mistake. Yes.
Are you a coming-of-age tale about inner city youth?
Again, I can't really say for sure. All anybody has to go on right now is the title. Next.
Wrigley!
How do you respond to allegations that Brooklyn is a 1950 period piece about a woman who immigrates from Ireland?
I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt you, but look, we don't have any other information at this time. I can't even tell what accent or gender I'm affecting, so I'm just as in the dark as you. One last question.
Will you take home the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Oh. No.
Mr. Miller, I'm sorry to pull you away from the set, but there's a problem. Mel Gibson just arrived.
What? But he knows we recast him in.
George, mate, how are you? It's been a dog age. Finally, we're getting started on this new Mad Max.
Yes, well, Mel, it's.
I couldn't make one without the two of us reuniting, Mel Gibson and George Miller. Now, I was looking over the script, and director to director, I think it needs a few changes. First off, love the lactating women. Love it! But when they've got Max captured, he should be tortured.
Mel, he's hung upside down, has his blood stolen, and is then strapped to the hood of a car.
Exactly, pansy stuff. Why aren't they stepping on his balls or taking the blood from his ass? Hell, he's barely even tied up for a while while those men are beating him. And I should know, I'm Mel Gibson, the king of torture. And what's with all these old ladies? People will think he's some sort of homo.
Yeah, Mel, the film isn't really about that.
How about we change it to another wild boy who doesn't talk, huh? Oh, and another thing. That Doof Warrior guy should switch to a saxophone. The only fire he should be blowing is metaphorical, right, mates? And where the hell is my car?
We're going in a different direction with Max this time. It really doesn't even need to involve you, Mel. Don't you remember when I visited you at your home in Malibu and said...
Yeah, I was pretty gone that night, to tell you the truth. Oh, and you've got the wrong hero besides.
You mean Furiosa? She's literally the heart of the film.
Yeah, woman hero. Very funny, George. No, Immortan Joe. People can identify with him. He does all these nice things for his girlfriend, buys him clothes, Laker tickets, and then they embarrass him without even giving a jacuzzi blowjob. He's gotta teach them a lesson.
Okay, Mr. Miller, we're here. Is this the guy?
Yes, just please be careful. He's not well.
The hell? Hey, motherfucker! You are so fucked. I'll get even, real fucking even. I own Australia. Wait, are you Jewish?
Hey, Russians. I'm Tom Hanks. This totally isn't my normal job, but can we swap your spy for our guy that you captured?
Sure, we love to make deal.
Gee, that was really easy. I really thought there'd be more complications.
We change our minds. We won't trade spy.
I knew it. Now we can do some real negotiating and diplomacy and sneaky spy stuff.
Just kidding. Here he is. Please, take back spy. And have a great day.
Wow, that was easy. So, I guess there's nothing left to do but soak up some sumptuous period detail. Is that bar left over from Catch Me If You Can? Those were fun times. I wonder if they'll let me keep this suit. Looks nice. Like the fit. Not sure about the hat, though. I don't think I have a hat face. We good? Okay. Bye.
Matt Damon is trapped on Mars. We need to assemble a ragtag team of nerds to save him with science. Hey, Sean Bean, what you doing?
Science stuff with blackboards and math.
Oh. I was thinking you'd lead a rescue team to space, but it'd be really dangerous and you'd have to...
I'd nobly sacrifice myself, right? Because I die in every movie? You're trying to meme me right out of this movie.
Yeah, kind of. Sorry. How about I just make a Lord of the Rings reference in a scene you're in, breaking the space-time nerd continuum? It's the sort of thing we do, because we're nerds. So it's scientifically accurate.
One does not simply walk into Mars. There, are you happy? I wonder what Matt Damon's doing right now. Can't talk to him because we can send a team to Mars but not afford a ham radio.
Ah, Mars, a planet all to myself. If they had cameras in this base like they should, I might have been embarrassed by the constant masturbation. I mean, I'm doing a bunch of sciencing too, but have you ever come in 1/3 gravity? Of course you haven't! Study hard in science class, kids, and one day you too can ejaculate in 1/3 gravity.
All right, you filthy fur trappers. Stop sitting around in the mud and help me load this Oscar bait into the boat. Where's Leonardo DiCaprio?
I think he went... I think he went to look for an Oscar, boss.
Excuse me. Hello.
Ah! Native Americans on the warpath.
We would also like an Oscar. You may have noticed that there are no native Oscar nominees. It is our feeling that an Oscar might appease the restless spirits of our slaughtered ancestors. They have been raising quite the ruckus lately, shaking their chains at us and going boo.
But didn't Sasheen Littlefeather
Kill them all.
Going off into the woods alone was the best idea that I, Leonardo DiCaprio, has ever had. It's so peaceful out here. Huh? Did Tom Hardy follow me out here? Oh no, it's just some Oscar cubs. But wait, that means... Oh no! I'm being attacked by Mother Oscar! It's smashing me with its golden arms and stabbing me repeatedly with its golden sword. Ow! I sure hope this doesn't give rise to rumors that this horrifying violence was somehow sexual in nature.
Oh no, Leonardo DiCaprio. You's been all busted up by that wild Oscar. Ain't that a shame? What's that, Leo? You said you want me, Tom Hardy, to go get that Oscar instead? Now, you know I've been prolific as shit this year, and that little gold man would look mighty pretty on my mantle. Come on, Leo. You want me to go get that Oscar? You just blink. Come on. Just blink. Just blink. That's all you have to do. Just blink. Dang it, Leo. The audience is trying real hard not to blink right now out of sympathy for your busted ass. You's being real selfish. Think about all them dry eyes just staring at you, getting more uncomfortable with each passing second, getting crusty at the corners and coated in airborne dust. There you go. Can't wait to eat that Oscar.
Good Lord, Leonardo DiCaprio. This is just like that time I found Adam Driver passed out in the woods and we made a Star Wars movie out of it. Where's Tom Hardy? What's that, Leo? He ran off to find the Oscar that attacked you. And he's fallen back into character as Mad Max. Oh dear. You'll have to act even more primitively if you're going to show him up on the red carpet. You're going to grunt and scream and crawl? Wow, that's just wow. You're the bravest actor I've ever seen.
Hello again. Have you seen any Oscars running around?
Some guys went in that direction to go get him.
I see. I suppose we shall whoop and shoot arrows now, but only so long as the film makes it clear that we are acting out of misguided desperation and are not actually evil.
How those natives take so long to catch up to me when I'm crawling. And they've all got horses.
There was an Oscar here recently. The tracks go off in that direction.
Oh, good. They left. It's probably safe to limp on a cane for a while.
Not if I can limp first.
Tom Hardy, you get your filthy hands off that Oscar.
Too late, Leo. Too late. Half the audience doesn't even know it was me for this entire movie. You can't stand in my way now.
Hey, Tom, your accent's slipping.
And I guess it's time for me to do what I do best. A really brutal, exhausting fight scene. Stop! Oh, damn it, did I just get my ass kicked by the Wolf of Wall Street? This is just humiliating. Take your Oscar, Leo, and you enjoy it, 'cause it ain't never bringing back your days as a teen heartthrob.
I would like to be a teen heartthrob too.
The award's in the Academy's hands, not mine.
Why'd you go and throw the Oscar into the river?
I would like to thank the Academy for floating this down the river to me. Also, my movie daughter for getting kidnapped and adding context to my actions, and to the spirits of my murdered ancestors, who refused to quiet down and let me get a good night's sleep. I hope this satisfies them.
Ooh, it's a start!